Hello, Muster006, we're back for part 6 of I Want to Be the Overlord. Last time I cleared out, or got to a higher up area on the Argoth Shrine, and I've been making my way through Natgard area. I've been getting a bit confused with the blocks which have been sort of blockading my routes, which have meant I've gone two different ways, sort of, I think a bit higher, I think the map, yeah, a bit higher up at the moment, that have been, by actually going round first way I was blocked off, and then by going another way and hitting a switch, I then found myself having to go another way, yeah, that was blocked off as well. So, yeah, a little bit confusing that, but hopefully that will all make itself obvious or work outable at some point in time. But, yeah, for the moment, let's just continue right from where we left off last time and head off to the right. And, oh, boss time! What are you? Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, the boss with the fans and double jumps. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. For me, at least, anyway. Yeah, it wasn't actually doing any damage there. Obviously it was too far away from you or something, but oh my goodness, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be so bad. I am so bad at fighting bosses. Whoa! Jeez! Bosses in this sort of a scenario. What the? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I'm going to need to be on the ground for that attack or something. Trying to fit in between those lasers? Gee whiz! Whoa! Oh, and the lightning gets me as well, okay. Yeah, that laser attack looked absolutely awful. I mean, you obviously could. I presume sort of fit in the gaps here if you sort of, you know, did sort of manoeuvre like this or something, but blimey! Having to worry about that while fighting a boss and dealing damage and everything as well? Just, oh, oh, good grief. I feel like I'm going to need to be on the ground for that attack. I'm pretty sure I saw another set of lasers that was vertical, not horizontal, so that would be easy enough to avoid, presuming there's, you know, space in the fan, so it could be there. But I wouldn't want to take the risk of the horizontal ones kind of getting me. Okay, I need to run away from this attack. And then I need to be away diagonally, but oh my goodness me, honestly keeping track of whether or not I've got a double jump is going to be... wow! I can already tell this is going to be an absolute nightmare, boss. This is kind of like this is almost a nightmare scenario. Having to deal with a boss with those fans, and I'm slightly worried by the fact that there's extra double jump replenishers there as well, whether that's going to be something that's going to come into play at some as a thing that you definitely have to use, because yeah, I do not do well with this type of fight. Kind of having to keep track of whether or not I've got a double jump, or whether I've lost, you know, whether I've used it or not, and whether I should take frequent trips to the ground to yes, just, you know, to remember to effectively reset my sort of standing to make sure I have got the double jump back. This is going to be... I mean, admittedly, you can probably get quite a few shots in if you're sort of playing it. You don't run into the boss. That's not going to be a good idea. But oh, good grief! I can already... What did I just say? 4 minutes in. Probably less than that, actually, because I think the intro was a bit longer than that. But this is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. In fact, you know what? This is the first time where I've actually felt like, yep, I'm absolutely going to make use of the auto fire, because, or for the most part at least, anyway. Yeah, that's fine if it's vertical, but horizontal? Are you joking me? Horizontal lasers? That is going to be just a blur. Although admittedly I'm doing quite well now before I... He was down quite. I got him way past, a little bit far past halfway there. I think he's actually doing quite well. Yeah, the horizontal laser there looked nasty as all hell. I think I'm going to make use of the auto fire at sort of close proximity because again it takes some of the element of having to worry about that attack as well. Wow. When you're in the fans, because again I'm going to find it so difficult to judge where I need to be, the height that I'm currently at, whether that's going to avoid it or not. Anyway, yeah, the auto fire I think is good, for certain points is certainly going to be helpful in knowing that I don't have to, hold down the. I can just, I don't have to sort of. That's terrible. I don't think I can do that. I think I got lucky on the other one and just. And I just don't think it's a sustainable idea to sort of sustainable strategy for me to be able to stay high up for that attack. I just don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to have to go to the ground. I mean, I'll first off, I'll obviously get some shots in, but now you're going to do them all vertically, aren't you? Well, not all of them, but a fair few of them. But I must admit, I do think our auto fire is going to be helpful here. You come from up the bottom of the screen as well for that attack. Okay, so I need to be in the middle, but not so close to the middle, obviously, that I'm going to be in your sprite, since you seem to be sort of sticking around the middle of the screen for that. Yeah, the sort of luxury of not having to think about shooting and just hold down the button will, I'm hoping, be a huge help. That is so that attack in the fan, seriously. I didn't know there whether I should stay in the fan, whether I should try and come out of it, a bit like I did, where I went over to the left, but the arc of the thing was... I think the arc of the shot that got me was almost actually to the point where I don't think it would have really mattered how I tried to dodge that. I think it would have got me regardless. Oh, this boss. The other two have been... were pretty straightforward. This one is going to be a killer for me. Look at that, blimey! I've got to get some hits in to start that phase off. Otherwise, I'm just not doing barely any damage. But it's not sustainable for me to be in the be in the fans during that attack. I can't. I won't be able to dodge the lasers when it's horizontal. I can't do it. I will not be able to do that. I will not be able to make these small adjustments. I mean, they're quite difficult to see a little bit as well, or they are for me at least anyway. But there's so many of them. They're not like they're massively spread apart either. I cannot do that. I will not be able to do that. I will not be able to make those small adjustments while in the fans. It's just it's too much for me to kind of keep track of. So I'm going to have to go to the ground. Which just basically means that I'm just missing out on a whole bunch of shots, a whole bunch of attacks, but... Oh, I need to be out of range when his bloody arms swing round. Yeah, I'm going to have to be on the ground for that laser attack. There is just no way, other than luck, that I'll be able to... Okay, you're going to swing round again, aren't you? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to be able to avoid those horizontal lasers. I need to do lots of damage here. Down, down, down. Oh, and I've even got to sometimes, because they're not on. Yeah, they're not on the ground, or they are on the ground. Sorry, right? Or, at the height where it would hit me. So sometimes I've got to make small jumps. What I shouldn't have done there was go in the fan. I should have just jumped on solid ground, not tried to jump through the fan, which completely messed with my height, and I ended up rising obviously way higher than I would have wanted to, and into the next one. So yeah, that was what I did wrong there. But jeez, I think I at least seem to have got that bit down there where I can avoid that attack. But good grief, yeah. 5 vertical there. We've had a slightly better chance. Okay, now I need to be in the middle. Now it's going to come from... Yeah, okay, so top and right first, then bottom and left, and then top right again. Okay, so I need to be... I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm in a completely wrong position. I've got no hits in either. Blur. Great start to the fight. Yeah, okay, so I need to be obviously away from the bottom of the screen, but I probably need to go left. Otherwise, I'm going to end up, getting sniped by the one that's coming in from the right-hand side. And I feel like I want to get more shots in there, but by doing so, that last go, I'm getting caught by too often by the horizontal ones. So I'm either going to have to just abandon that idea, or just get some in, but at least recognise the point in time when the lasers are going to come. So now. And then head down, yeah. Yeah, I had no chance whatsoever of avoiding that. Okay, so top and left, right. So I want to be down the bottom now. Up and left. Well, up and right. It was up and right, and then down and left. Or was it the other way around? Now I'm really confusing myself. I've actually completely lost track of where they came from. I'm pretty sure the third cycle came in from the right, because that's the one that killed me. So I'm assuming the first one also came in from the right, which would mean, and I know it came from the ceiling. So the second one should be left and from left and bottom. So yeah, I want to be sort of down in the middle. Yeah, now I want to be up and up. No, I don't. I want to be up and right. And then I want to be down and left. Okay, so I'm wanting to ideally alternate between up and right and down and left. All right. Okay. That was just terrible. I think I've lost my double jump here as well. I haven't. I thought I'd made an enormous mess at the beginning there, to the point where I'd actually lost my... What the hell? I can't do the beginning bit now. Well, I'd actually lost my double jump, so I couldn't even get as many hits in here as I'd looked. I did there. I managed to screw that up, so I lost my double jump. And now this, all of a sudden, is causing me huge problems. I know I dodged it, but I'm way behind here on damage from where I got previously. And what am I doing there? Okay. I'm on the wrong side. I need to be on the right-hand side. No, I don't need to be on the... No, I need to be on the left-hand side. Now I need to be on the right-hand side. Now I need to be on the left-hand side. But the fans are going to mess with my... And again, obviously they're coming in at the XY coordinates where I'm positioned at the time they spawn in, but the fans are going to mess with that. The fans are, I mean, not so much the X coordinate, but the Y coordinate, the height I'm at, is going to mess with it. That is going to be awkward as hell. Yeah, I don't know whether to sort of like at least try and go up and try and go in the fan here and at least get some shots in where I can, but I kind of feel like I'm going to come a cropper when I do that. That was bad, but the fans are throwing me off. Keeping track of what height I'm at is not straightforward at all. The fans are just always going to be throwing me off. Yeah, this is a huge step up in difficulty from the first two bosses. Absolutely huge. Thank you for that. And I didn't even have my double jump, so I couldn't sort of save myself right at the bottom and just do a tiny hop to get out of it. I was like plummeting, but of course you couldn't make it so the bottom laser was not on the ground. No, the laser had to be at ground level. If it hadn't been, I probably would have survived that, because I would have been out of range. I would have landed on the ground and it would have been no problem. But no, you had to have that one be the lowest one, didn't you? Or you had to have that be its lowest height. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, I could not do that. I could not do the horizontal ones in the fan. No chance. I need to get good at dodging this. Ah, and that came from the floor. Yeah. I still obviously have not quite got the hang of that attack. I don't think I've quite got the hang of any attack, frankly, other than maybe the one where the two arms come down from the ceiling and then the lightning bolts. I think I've seemed to have got the range of the movement at this part in time, whereby from where they spawn in, avoiding these shots. I think for the most part, I nearly died there, but yeah, I think I for the most part got that down. But other than that, I have not got the hang of really any of the attacks. Are you? Wow, 5 horizontal there, 1 vertical. Okay, so up and. How many more of those do you have? Whoa! What are you doing now? Okay, that, assuming it always goes in the one direction, I should have maybe, actually no, that would have been cheating. That probably would have been cheating to see what else, to see how else that went. But if it always goes in that in the same direction, so I think that was counterclockwise, anti-clockwise. I don't know why I said counterclockwise first. Anti-clockwise is how I would normally say that in England, Britain, whatever. But yeah, if it always goes in that direction first off, then I can at least kind of react to it and be prepared for it. If it ends up going clockwise the next go, then it'll probably catch me out. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad, that laser attack. Famous last words, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's at least just say that. The only issue is, there's just no way I'm going to be getting a lot of damage in during this phase. There's just no way. And yeah, I can't be anywhere near you. I have to be somewhere near the ground. The fans are just going to be too off-putting in terms of stuff coming from underneath me, which makes me think that I need to move sideways. But by doing so, I'm always going to get caught in the updraft. Yeah. Man, fans in this fight. I'm way too low here, this is a problem. Well, I thought it would be a problem, it actually worked out quite rather nicely in terms of dodging. And thank you for doing a vertical one there. If you'd done a horizontal one, I might have been in a bit of trouble. But yeah, I just don't feel like I'm doing really a lot of damage here, which is not good at all. And I'm in the worst possible position there. Top right, when they're coming from the right-hand side of the screen and the ceiling. Why, in the blue blazes, would I head for the top right of the screen? That's just the worst possible place. Having said that, there's a lot going on here. And it's not always, well, fine, that was going to get me eventually, I suppose. Or eventually after I'd got kind of good at dodging it. That's bad. That's terrible, in fact. Yeah, there's so much going on screen, and just having to mentally sort of, I won't say remember, but you know, position yourself. That was terrible. Oh, this is absolutely terrible. These are all now in positions that I'm unfamiliar with. I sort of managed to dodge it anyway, thankfully, but yeah, having the wherewithal to sort of know where the spaces are going to be is just like, for instance, here I need to ideally be bottom left. Now I want to be top right, but now I need to be bottom left. Now I want to be top right, but I'm not. Managed to avoid it though. Right, and now you want to get some hits in and then get out of the way. And it does always go in the same direction. Okay. That was bad. That was bad. And now I think it's going to go the other direction, from what I saw. And I didn't actually see it go in the other direction, but I saw it sort of slowing down, so it was kind of working off the assumption that it was going to change direction. Now go away. What are you doing now? Hopefully nothing. Damn it, you're so close. Gotcha! I don't know what that last attack really was. It looked like some sort of, whoa, let's not get killed off screen or anything. It looked like some sort of weird, it looked like one of the attacks from Final Boss of I Want to Be the Galaxy or something, where some sort of yellow kind of shots were being sort of fired, but there seemed to be sort of explosions happening on screen as well that weren't anywhere near where they were, or somewhat in the proximity of where they were. But yeah, I feel like really lucked out on that last phase. But you know, I feel like I could do a lot more damage actually on that laser phase now. Now I know exactly how that was going to work. I could get a lot more hits in, but yeah, wow. Pleased to have that done. It wasn't actually too terribly bad. I've only been going 20 minutes now or so, so 20 minutes actually, yeah, I'd slap your sort of hand off for any boss sort of being for the first time on an I Want to Be game in 20 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, very awkward fight, and a absolutely ginormous step up in difficulty from the first two bosses. Wow. And we look like we've got a ring. You acquired the range ring. Okay. Well, we can actually select that. Range ring, does that extend the direction, or it looks like it extends my shots, so I can now shoot further. Okay, nice upgrade. Happy with that. That should make life a lot easier. Okay, but since that was the boss, yeah, whoops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to just continue onwards and, well, actually I could level up, I suppose. I presume, after beating a boss, yeah. I could level up, no. Yeah, I'm kind of, let's go back in here again. I'm kind of interested to see if I can work out what's going on behind the sort of the blockades in this area, as to whether or not I can sort of somehow not trick them, but sort of get to each of the areas where the other one is the one that's activated. Because before I was that's going to kill me. Oh, and I didn't. Oh, actually, I could save there, couldn't I? Instead, maybe. Actually, now is this one? Actually, is this path going to be free now? No, there are the blocks there. Okay, so what I can do. I can't really get down from here, can I? So now I've activated this teleporter. Okay, what I think I can do is I can go through the other teleporter. I'll activate the blocks so they turn pink, so it switches the green ones off. And then I will walk back here and get then use the teleporter to get to that area where I just was in, where the blocks were in the way. I think that should work because it looks like the blocks were sort of definitely in play. In fact, this is going to be quite quick, isn't it? With that, if I can get up there, and I can do. Yeah, okay, it should be quite quick. I think that should work. Because we previously saw that going in and out of the area, it did keep the block, which block you had activated. So yeah, okay, we'll change it back to pink. Now we'll teleport back into the other area, and hopefully that should stay. The pink one should stay active, and we'll be able to progress to the right. And similarly for the other area, yes, good, okay. Please, that's sort of making sense. And similarly for the other area, which I think is sort of in the middle area, where we can hopefully do something very similar, where we sort of toggle the blocks off the other way and then teleport back into an area where we can get there. Okay. Oh, and fans. Okay. Doesn't look too terribly bad. Have to be careful I've not got a double jump there. I don't know if I've got a double jump here. I don't need a double jump actually. I can just go right to the top and then just walk off. That's fine. Okay, spike weave, and I'm going to need my double jump for that. Okay, nice and easy. 2 paths again. Let's go up. Okay, I thought that was going to be a pain to climb out, but maybe not. Just because. Get some extra souls, I'll kill that. Oh, I could have killed... Oh, I could have got back if I did some ledge jumps, but no, let's not do that. Another one of you. If the meteors are all going to go over that side of the screen, I'm more than happy with that. Whole bunch of souls. And that looks like it did nothing. Well, not nothing, because I've cleared out another area, but... And indeed we're back here. Okay. Alright, well we've cleared that area out then. Let's go to the right. Let's do this again. And we'll go to the right. And that block's not there because it was in the same save. Okay, so I would have had to have reset that because, yeah, because I'd all done it in one go without losing a life, that block was not there. Equally, this block was not there either. So, okay, yeah, set off on what would have been an impossibility there. Yeah, and I managed to die once being able to do this properly as well when I did it the first time before, so yay. Okay then, we will go to the right. And get into another dead end and another one of these tablets that we learned about from speaking to the guy in Moonlight Forest or whatever it was called. And yeah, I still can't do anything with it. So, nah. Okay, in which case then, so I seem to have cleared everything out. We've got the other, but I can't go back there. Okay, I'm gonna have to, I'll walk back out. So what I want to do now, I guess then, is put the blocks back to green, which I cannot now do easily. Blast. Because I'm now not going to have a path up to get it. Ah, that's annoying. But, okay, so we're going to have to go all the way round and sort that out. That's going to be annoying. I wonder whether the other teleporter then is actually a better idea for that. I don't think so, because I don't think no, I couldn't backtrack to the left, I don't think, could I? But yeah, now I've got to do this without the bridge down the bottom. I've now also, yeah, on the next screen I won't be able to use the blocks, because they'll be the ones that are toggled off now to get up. So we're going to have to go all the way round again. Hit the switch, and then hopefully we can use one of the teleporters to again sort of trick the game, for want of a better phrase, and yeah, use the toggle the blocks the other way around. Unfortunately, though, yeah, going to have to do it the long way round because I now cannot get up to there easily. Whoops. In fact, that area is blocked off now as well, anyway. So yeah. Okay, so all the way back round here again. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Obviously know a bit more about what I'm doing now as well. We've obviously already seen this path. I think I know how to get back to the to where that area with the blocks was. So yeah. Oh, I can kill that from a distance now as well. That's going to be helpful. Let's take advantage of that. I'm liking that ring upgrade. Oh, and there's fans activated now as well. Oh, I wonder whether that actually is going to open up another other areas that I'd previously not thought of. Like I said before, they were obviously the fans are now activated. They were there when I went through the first time. I hadn't really sort of noticed that they were there. So okay, that might actually open up some other possibilities. I don't think so at the moment, at least for other areas, because I think according to the map I've sort of hit every kind of end that I can. So I don't think they're sort of in play yet. But they could do you know, past some of the areas that I've the furthest areas that I've got to. That's bad. Oh, back here. This gave me a lot of problems last time, didn't it? Hopefully it goes a bit smoother this time. Oh, I did not want to do that. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try. Let's try doing that. I've actually got the shot extender now, which that's definitely not what I wanted to do. With the range extender now, that might make things just slightly easier. Of course, might not do if I scroll the thing on screen at that time. So yeah, let's try doing this maybe without. Yeah, fine. I'm just going to avoid. I'm just going to ignore that thing. Not bother trying to take it out. Looks like it would be kind of risky. Terrible missed jump. Okay. If I don't die here, I think we're sort of coming back round to where we needed to be. Can we kill you before too many meteors come on the screen? Well, none of them were in the way, at least, anyway. And that's blocked off. So can I get... Yeah, that's blocked off. Oh! So that's where... That's previously the blockade I came to, wasn't it? So is there a way... of not doing that, I'm not being stupid. So is there a way of getting up there? Well, there is via that, but I've then got to get back onto... Yeah, I've then got to get back up here. But hang on, didn't I get back up here at some point in time? Upside down? I can't remember now. No, that was another screen. That was another screen. Yeah, still slightly confused as to how I'm going to get back up here. Maybe there's a... do a bit of exploring maybe on the... I think the next screen should be the oh, why? Should be the switch, or the block switch, so this is terribly timed on my part. Still managed to make a success of it, but yeah, Jesus. Yeah, I think the next screen is the block switch, so maybe I'll sort of take a bit of time and just see whether there's anything else that I could really do on that screen. If I could sort of get the other way up, that would be really helpful. Because there is this here, which sort of suggests that I can somehow get upside down. Huh. Not what I wanted at all, but... I cannot get one from there. Is there a gravity flipper anywhere in sight? If there is there, then I won't be able to progress, so I don't think... Oh, I could do. I still could do. Yes, I still could do. Is there a gravity flipper anywhere else? I don't want to save, though. But I couldn't from there. There's no way I could get it from there. Okay. Maybe I should just... Yeah, well, let's fully explore. Let's do what I said I should do previously. And fully explore this area. Okay, if I save here, that's fine. This just takes me out here. Oh, there's a gravity flipper there. That will be helpful. That will be very helpful. And now that I have toggled the switch the other way, we should be fine. I still don't want to save, I just want to make sure. Do I need to be upside down for this, or... I think... Oh, boy. Ooh. Yeah, there were... Yes, and I can now progress through this way. Okay, wonderful. Well, we've been going half an hour, and although I'm really itching to see what's past the next door... Oh, and it's blocked off the... I didn't realise that's actually blocked off the path going back to the left now as well, by toggling the blocks the other way. So, yeah. I'm itching to see what's behind the area to the right. I hope you are too, and I hope you join me next time to find out just what is over to the right. Until next time, cheerio.